Modern farmers have many different equipment options for agricultural activities. From ploughs, lawnmowers to harvesters, and they all meet the needs of livestock farmers and industrial-scale farming operations. Now let's go to the fields to see how farmers use heavy machinery. The first is the plough, which is usually operated by a tractor. The plough breaks up hard soil to a depth of 6 to 16 centimeters by cutting, lifting, and reversing the blade. Ploughs come in many different types of blades, designed for a certain type of tillage and soil type. These blades break up soil clumps, making the soil surface flatter and cleaner. It also loosens the soil by turning it over, making seeding much easier. At the same time, it provides space and nutrients for new plants. Usually, ploughing is done at the end of the harvesting process. The purpose of this technique is to remove weeds and remnants of the previous crop, so as not to affect the growth of the plant. In this way, farmers can soften the soil and gradually prepare it for their next crop. Ploughing is one of the most important soil management practices. A new field will be impermeable and lacking in oxygen. Therefore, ploughing increases porosity, which is essential for the circulation of water, oxygen, and other organic matter. At the same time, it reduces the activity of parasitic animals that hinder plant growth. All of these benefits can be delivered without increasing fuel costs and without causing a major impact on the environment. Conventional ploughing rarely exceeds 20 centimeters. Meanwhile, deep ploughs can plough to a depth greater than 50 centimeters. Deep ploughing changes soil structure and drainage. At the same time, it restores the ideal structure of the soil. The plough turns the soil over and leaves space on the surface for a new field where there was none before. Similar to a shallow plough, it also supports the birth and growth of new plants in the future. In fact, the plants will be able to find suitable space to grow its roots. Additionally, deep ploughing tends to provide better control of many perennial weeds than shallow ploughing. Grasslands harvested per hectare provide at least 85% of the profits for most farms, and this is the cheapest form of feed. Machines were developed to maintain and harvest abundant grass in the spring and summer. At the same time, they create high productivity of quality green forage. Farmers can use simple bar mowers. They use a reciprocating knife. Meanwhile, rotary mowers use rotating discs to harvest quickly. After cutting, the grass is collected on trucks and brought to the farm, meeting the fresh food needs of livestock. During the summer months, grass grows vigorously and is often harvested by livestock farms. Warm, dry weather is the ideal time to harvest grass for silage. Farmers can leave grass in the field for several hours until it withers. This reduces the humidity. The grass is then collected and piled in a pile in the farmyard. These machines compress the grass tightly to remove as much air as possible, or roll it into large bales. Whatever method is used, the fresh grass will be covered with a plastic sheet and sealed to remove as much oxygen as possible. Over several months, the bacteria in the grass will ferment effectively. Harvested grass can also be dried in the field. The farmer will return in a few days, and the hay harvester will help bale the hay. Farmers collect and stack bales with just one tractor, while significantly reducing the pressure on fields from moving heavy machinery.
Meet Catio Glue Machine. The Catio Glue hoeing machine embodies cutting-edge agricultural technology, renowned for efficiency, precision, and robust design. It revolutionizes hoeing with advanced features that ensure thorough weed control while minimizing soil disturbance, supporting crop health and sustainability. Experience the future of hazelnut harvesting with the X16 by AMB Russet. This cutting-edge machine redefines efficiency and precision in agricultural technology. Designed to navigate hazelnut orchards with ease, the X16 ensures optimal harvesting while maintaining crop quality. Its advanced features and robust build make it an indispensable tool for farmers aiming to enhance productivity and streamline operations. Discover how the X16 is revolutionizing hazelnut harvesting, setting new standards in the industry. Introducing the banana tree cutting machine, a game changer in agricultural innovation. This revolutionary device is designed to efficiently trim and manage banana trees with precision and ease. From large plantations to small-scale farms, this machine offers a sustainable solution to maintain and harvest banana trees effectively. Meet the Unifruity Apple Robot Picker, a groundbreaking advancement in agricultural technology. This state-of-the-art robot is engineered to autonomously harvest apples with precision and efficiency. Designed to navigate orchards and identify ripe fruits using advanced sensors and algorithms, the Unifruity Apple Robot Picker revolutionizes the harvesting process. It ensures minimal damage to trees and fruits while maximizing yield and reducing labor costs. Embodying Unifruity's commitment to innovation and sustainability, this robot picker represents the future of apple farming, setting new standards in agricultural revolutions.
Grapes are delicate and easily damaged by heavy machinery. This is an extremely effective combination. Most commercial harvesters use roller beaters or stem vibrators to remove the fruit from the vine. Their main attack uses a flexible, horizontal twin bar to hit the tree canopy and shake it to make the grapes fall out. In some regions, mechanical harvesting reduces labor costs by up to 75%. Machines move through the grape beds and vibrate the vines so the grapes fall onto the conveyor belt. Once collected, impurities are removed through a series of networks. The amount of grapes collected will immediately be put through trucks to be transported to the processing plant. This mechanical harvesting method is used exclusively for wine grapes. It is estimated that a machine can pick a hectare in about 5 hours. Meanwhile, manual labor can take from 1 to 10 days to harvest the same area. Harvesters can also run 24 hours a day. Mechanical harvesting is often more cost-effective, and it is well suited for large vineyards located on flat land. When using a harvester, the grapes may become cold more quickly than when picked by hand. These machines are often equipped with lights to support harvesting at night. This helps farmers to shorten harvest time, especially during peak periods. If the grape stays on the vine for too long, it will quickly spoil. Although machinery supports almost all harvesting activities, farmers often check before operating the machine. They must ensure that the machine has enough fuel, all the lights are working, has good tire pressure, as well as to ensure that the brakes are working properly. They will also check for any hydraulic leaks and make any necessary repairs. Not only do people harvest on land, heavy machinery can also work well in underwater environments. Cranberry harvesters help farmers accelerate output and develop production scale. In the fall, we'll see harvesters going through the fields of ruby red cranberries. The harvester has opened up a good direction for this $200 million a year industry. The majority of the world's cranberries are grown in northeastern North America, especially in the swamps of Massachusetts and New Jersey. Cranberry harvest time usually lasts from late September to late October. Farmers will flood the fields with water to prevent them from frost. The water level is around 18 inches. Growers then use water rolls, also known as an egg beater, to stir the water and separate the cranberries from the stems. Each berry has a small pocket of air that helps it to float to the surface of the water. Americans consume 400 million pounds of cranberries annually. The harvester drives through the furrows to stir the water and squeeze the fruit from the stems. It moves very lightly because it is equipped with balloon tires so as not to damage the trees. This is the most labor-intensive part of harvesting cranberries. Berries floating on the water are pushed to the collection point. With the help of a crane, workers pile the small red berries around a pump to suck them up. Finally, the cranberries are loaded into waiting trucks. They are then transported to processing facilities, where the cranberries are processed and packaged. Similar to grapes, farmers use peanut harvesters to harvest peanuts. This can effectively save labor and reduce labor intensity. Jobs that usually take days or even weeks as manual labor can now be done in a few hours. However, During harvesting, there are some higher requirements for adjusting soil parameters. In wet soil areas, mechanized operations with high resistance and high power consumption will easily remove impurities. To start harvesting, farmers use a peanut digger to go through each row. The machine is equipped with a blade to cut roots from the lower part of the plant. The rotating spikes on the machine dig into the soil and invert the plant so that it is lined up on the ground. The peanuts face to the side. Peanuts can be left in the field for a few days to dry. When the moisture content is about 10%, it's time to collect them with a combine. The harvester passes by, and the peanuts are quickly transferred to the back door by rollers, keeping them from sinking into the soil. A vibrating screen is designed to help remove impurities as soon as the peanuts are collected on the machine. Machines help to remove peanuts from the vines and also help to remove extra dirt from the peanuts. As the combine passes through the rows, it blows the peanuts into a container and spreads the dry peanut stalks back into the soil. The peanut harvester combines digging, lifting, and reversing operations in one seamless process. It is especially good at not breaking peanuts. The breakage rate is less than 1%. At the same time, its peanut picking rate can reach up to 98%. This saves a lot of labor costs.
Deep plowing with two Hanomag D600 machines is a testament to efficient and powerful soil cultivation and agriculture. These robust machines are known for their reliability and performance, equipped with strong engines and precise controls that ensure thorough soil loosening. Meet the John Deere Cotton Harvester, a pinnacle of efficiency and precision in its agricultural machinery. It integrates advanced technology for streamlined cotton harvesting, showcasing John Deere's leadership in agricultural innovation. Meet the grass seed harvester, an essential machine in agricultural and landscaping industries. Designed to efficiently collect mature grass seeds, this harvester ensures optimal yield and quality. Equipped with specialized mechanisms, it carefully extracts seeds from grasses while minimizing waste and maintaining seed viability.
Let's come to a summer fruit. It is very difficult to resist a piece of sweet and cool watermelon. Florida, Georgia, and California are the top watermelon producing states in the US. The total harvest of these three states is about 29 billion pounds of watermelon each year. Watermelon vines spread 6 to 8 feet in 30 days. After 2 months, it will produce its first watermelon. Finally, the crop is ready for harvest within 3 months. Most watermelon fields are picked twice during the season. On average, each watermelon plant produces 2 to 3 harvestable fruits. A sharp knife is used to cut the watermelons from the vines, then flip them over to indicate that they are ready. At this time, another group of workers goes to pick up the watermelons in the back. They pass the watermelon from hand to hand, then load it onto the truck for packaging. In this field, harvesters are picking watermelons and throwing them to a worker standing on a truck. Similar to basketball passing, it looks easy at first glance. However, this work requires a lot of strength from both the harvester and the packer. Due to differences in pollination times, not all watermelons ripen at the same time. Watermelons on the same plant usually ripen within a 2-week period. Therefore, farmers often have to harvest the same field many times. While fresh whole watermelons dominate, California growers and processors are finding new ways to get watermelons to customers across the country through fresh cuts and juices. Next is the farmer's journey with sugar beets. Sugar beets are commonly grown on most farms across the United States. Because this tuber can bring huge revenue from sugar production. The period when sugar beets are harvested usually begins in September and lasts until May of the following year. To get the highest sugar content, harvesting at the right time is important. Therefore, sugar beet farmers use specialized equipment to harvest. During the peak harvest season, sugar beet harvesters operate 24 hours a day to handle huge workloads, replacing labor. Harvesting machines begin cutting off the leaves of sugar beets. Next, the farmer uses a separate tractor to lift the sugar beets out of the ground and pick them up. They are initially cleaned to remove sand and other impurities before being put into the tank. The sugar beets are then loaded onto the truck next to them. When full, the truck carries the sugar beets to the receiving station for weighing and sampling. They need to determine the average road percentage of a given truck. After the second cleaning, a conveyor belt stacks the beets into piles 20 feet high, several hundred feet wide, and as long as space allows. Additionally, sugar beets can be transported to nearby processing plants. From here, farmers can turn these sugar beets into real sugar. Beets are washed, cut into pieces, and boiled. Boiling causes sugar crystals to form. After cooling, the sugar crystals are spun in a centrifuge to remove the natural molasses. Finally, white sugar crystals like this are obtained. New Mexico is famous for its chili fields in the United States. This is the agricultural product most loved by farmers and is almost the largest agricultural product in the state. In 2023, workers harvested more than 54,000 tons of chili. Nearly 100% of US red peppers and paprika are now harvested mechanically. Along with that comes about 90% of the jalapeno crop. Farmers said the need for mechanization is mainly in the fresh market, while frozen fresh green peppers are mostly harvested by hand. The harvest will be completed in 3 to 4 weeks. More than 200 mechanical harvesters have been developed and tested around the world. However, green peppers are still mainly harvested by hand because harvesters damage the skin and machines cannot meet the need for stem removal in the green pepper market. Early yields are determined because peppers usually develop before the onset of hot weather. The weight of the chili gradually increases. Finally, chili peppers usually reach the mature stage 35 to 50 days after the plant flowers. An ideal mature green chili should be smooth, fleshy, and about 6 to 7 inches long. Good yields of green stemmed peppers range from 14 to 17 tons per acre. Immediately after harvest, green peppers are transported by farmers to a nearby processing factory. Here, the peppers are washed in water to remove dirt and field heat. This will help maintain the quality of chili while increasing storage and use time. Chili fields are often picked several times during the season. During that period, the peppers continue to grow and change color. Therefore, red peppers are usually harvested by machine once at the end of the season. Red pepper yields average about 3,500 pounds per acre in southern New Mexico. Although the shape and size of red chili peppers will not have a huge impact on dried chili products, they need to be of optimal quality to be used in chili sauce or chili powder. If harvested too early, some peppers will be immature and unable to develop their full color.
Meet the Frumaco Apple Shake and Catch Harvester. It's a revolutionary advancement in apple harvesting technology. Designed to maximize efficiency and preserve fruit quality, this machine employs gentle shaking and catching methods to harvest apples quickly and effectively. Its precise operation minimizes tree stress and ensures minimal fruit drop, optimizing yield and reducing labor costs for orchard owners. The Frumaco Apple Shake and Catch Harvester stands as a testament to innovation in agricultural machinery, setting new standards in this apple harvesting industry worldwide. Clearing wooded land with an anchor chain and bulldozer is a systematic process that combines the strength of heavy machinery with strategic vegetation management. In this method, the sturdy anchor chain is affixed to a powerful bulldozer, which acts as the primary force for uprooting trees and clearing dense vegetation. The bulldozer maneuvers through the wooded areas, dragging the anchor chain along the ground to pull out trees and shrubs by their roots. This approach not only removes vegetation efficiently, but also helps in leveling the terrain and preparing it for the subsequent land use. By minimizing soil disturbance and carefully controlling the direction of tree falls, this technique ensures safety and environmental sustainability during land clearing operations. It is a preferred method in forestry management, land reclamation projects, and large-scale development initiatives where transforming wooded areas into clear land is essential. Meet the Pump and Seal Australia's Ostflow 6.00 elevator pump, a robust and efficient solution designed for industrial applications requiring reliable fluid handling. This pump model is specifically engineered with a 6-inch capacity, offering substantial performance for various pumping needs across sectors such as mining, agriculture, and construction. Known for its durability and high capacity, the Ostflow elevator pump ensures smooth and continuous operation, making it a preferred choice for handling large volumes of liquid effectively. Thank you for watching.
The fields of rural America during harvest season will give you wonderful experiences. Colorful, with a rich variety of agricultural products, and also worth looking forward to a bountiful harvest. Right now, let's visit the fields to see how American farmers harvest and process large quantities of agricultural products. First of all, let's find out how cherries go from the farm to the table. Spring is the time when farmers start making predictions about their upcoming crops. Cherry season lasts 90 days. When the cherries are round, dark red and smooth, this is a sign that they are ready to harvest. In the days before harvest, a lot of attention is paid to sampling cherries to check size and color. Additionally, tasting them is the best way to determine the optimal harvest time. The group of farmers start working at sunrise to pick the cherries off the trees before the heat of the day sets in. They worked continuously and had to fill 150 to 200 barrels. That means each worker will be responsible for picking about 580 pounds of cherries. The rule for picking is to prioritize ripe berries evenly, one branch at a time on the tree, and so on to go through all the trees in the row until the end of the garden. Once the bag is full, the farmer will pour the cherries into the bin and pick up the branches and leaves. From the time they pick to the time they pour it into the tray, they are very careful and gentle. Typically, farms in the US need about 80 to 120 workers, and harvesting takes about 1 month. Next, the cherries will be transported to the nearest receiving location or packing facility. Containers are tested for size, firmness, and sugar content. Water cooling is an important step, helping to ensure the quality of the cherries remains high. Cherries are soaked in cold water to remove heat from the field. Workers are responsible for finding poor quality cherries and removing them. Classification is based on color, size, and smoothness of the peel. The cherries are kept in a cold room until packaged. Farmers try to package and ship them within 24 to 48 hours of harvest. Next, we go to the vineyards. Grape harvest usually begins 30 to 70 days after the fruit set. At this time, the grapes change color from green to yellow or red-purple. However, the optimal time to harvest depends on many different factors, including the type of grape, the desired flavor profile, and the specific market. Skilled workers carefully cut bunches of grapes and arrange them into containers. Choosing the best bunches of grapes and avoiding sunburn or plant rot is something only humans can do. Hand harvesting allows for more precise selection and controls grape content from oxidation caused by damaged skins. At the packaging stage, the grapes will be selected again. He is removing grapes that are small and uneven in color. All stages are done quickly and accurately to ensure that the packaged grapes will be of equal size, eye-catching dark purple color and fresh. Mechanical harvesting is often more cost-effective and is well suited for large vineyards located on flat land. When using a harvester, the grapes may become cold more quickly than when picked by hand. Using machinery is also beneficial for night harvesting. The only downside is that when the harvester shakes the vines, it can damage the stems and crush the grapes. However, mechanical grape picking has brought the wine industry to a new level. It is one of the main grape harvesting tools, making wine delicious and well priced. Besides grapes, from September to November is also the time when American farmers harvest pumpkins. Pumpkins are harvested when the fruit has a solid orange color and a hard skin. Immature green pumpkins can ripen during harvest. Harvest the fruit by cutting off the pumpkin's vine, leaving 3 to 6 inches of stem. This makes the pumpkin look more attractive and easier to sell. At the same time, there will be less attack by fruit rot pathogens. Normally, it is not feasible to harvest pumpkins early and preserve them until they can be marketed. Therefore, pumpkins must be stored in the field. If the vines and produce are healthy, farmers can successfully store them in the field for several weeks. The harvester gently passes through the pumpkin beds, sweeping up all the pumpkins lying on the ground. The conveyor belt brings just harvested pumpkins into containers next to the harvest truck. These two machines are doing work equivalent to the labor of about 20 workers. It helps pumpkin growers save costs and harvest time.